This week we're coming to you from the island of Kokut, and we're going to have a look around the outside of Sunrise 3. And what a magnificent vessel she is. So in the very big front storage locker, we have a manual switch for the bilge pump and a light switch there. We have external waterproof power pint. We have the pump out for the black tank, which is in the bottom of one of the storage lockers next door. Breathers. We have a deck wash water outlet there. Down here we have two solenoids, which allows us to turn or select which water tank we want to fill with the water maker. Simply just push a button up at the helm. We can have manual turn-offs and there, whether we want the front tank or the back tank. We have a solenoid for waste water electronic discharge. So we don't have to get down in any lockers or anything, you just push a button and we can dump. We have a manifold set up for the fresh water. So we have 3 lines coming off the manifold, one to each bathroom, one to the laundry area, quite a large collection tank there. Water pump, it's all very well done, easy accessible. Manual turn off valves depending which tank we want to draw from. We're standing on a 1,000 litre water tank there with all the gear. A bit of a rod storage for my extra long rods. Forward of that, the bow thrusters are down below that, some storage. Then we have more storage with a water tank below. And up in here I keep extra long fenders on the bow. A row of 4 shelves each side, handrail to get out, gas strut on the door. Very nice. So down into the engine lockers, which have very large access. Apparently if you want to change engine for whatever reason, you can lift it straight out, which I hope to never do. But quite a big area, this whole room, and a lot of technology. We have the generator battery in that box there, and we are powered by a Wisper Power 4.3 kilowatt 24 volt DC generator. Produces 150 amps at 24 volts per hour. Only makes 40 decibels of noise, which is next to nothing. When it's going, you really can't hear a thing. That's very, very good. The engine battery is up there in another storage box. We have the generator switches and the engine ECU up there. Then we have AXI fuel polishing system here, so it's got the normal water separator and then filter, and also I think it's magnetic, or which takes all, smashes up the particles and takes all bacteria and any impurities out. Filter for the generator, another fuel filter there. This little gadget down the bottom here is for measuring fuel flow, which we put on as an extra thing just to keep a good idea on it. We've got the engine start, batteries, solenoids and switches and turn off there, a blower fan, shore power circuit breaker, Fireboy control unit, and a very, very, very big fire suppression system, all hooked up there. It's also a system here by Yanmar where you can start the engine from the engine room. We have the piping for the air conditioning, seawater overboard, hot water system. What is it? 45 litres. Water gets very hot in there. You got two rams here. These are the Fratelli 24 volt rams that operate the electric windows. We've got a light switch up here and an external power point if we need power in here. The Wisper power water separator for the exhaust of the generator. One of the winches, lawn winches that operates the lifting platform. The extraordinary large exhaust system, all made in-house by Power Play Catamarans. They did a very good job of that. There's the 440 Yanmar engine sitting in there very nicely. I think it's only got a prop shaft angle of around 3 degrees, so it's very flat for maximum performance and thrust. Exit blower up here. Hydraulic valves for the rudder, so you can, if your rudder ever gets out of sync, you can lift that valve up and recalibrate the rudder angles. Sea strainer for the engine supply. Under the floor here, the thrust bearing, and this is also fitted with a Python drive to take vibration out of the whole system, which appears to work very well because there is no vibration and the engines are pretty quiet. A bit more room in it just because of the shape of. This one, with a hanging rail with our dive vest, dive gear, poles, flippers, fins, masts, spear gun. We've got a pressure cleaner there, bucket, a few bits and pieces of stuff. Very, very handy. It's got a drain in it, so you can wash the jackets out and then hang them up. Again, all nice, safe and secure. Shut the door. and the lock. Perfect. Now, down in the port side engine bay, there's more of the same. Basically it's a replication, except this side we have a Stella 120 litre per hour water maker fitted in there, a high pressure pump, filters, easy to get at, change the cartridges. That's really the only difference in this side. Oh sorry, we do have the hydraulic pump for the Davco 350 davit crane that's up on the roof. Fitted up in there. Another one of the winch for the other side of the platform. Same thing, it's got the pump for the water maker, aircon pump, sea strainers, exhaust system, hydraulic valve for the rudder, idle bypass, the smaller pipe, and then the bigger exhaust pipe, all braced up, solid as, no movement. Another 440 Yanmar. Same thing, remote start switch down here, circuit breakers and battery switches for the engine, shore power. Have a shore power outlet on each side of the boat, and that's simply for ease of hookup. Depends where you pull up at a dock, whether you need pull up on the port side or the starboard. You've got to plug each side there that you can plug into. And let's have a look at that. We come back up out of the engine bay. Got a nice little shelf here to just moves around. You can use it for when you're working on the engine or changing the oil or water maker filters. There's the port side fire, discharge, shut down blowers, etc., and the shore power connection. On the port side, we designed this fish cleaning table, which just lifts up, clicks into position. It's got a drain on it with a screw-on drain into a bucket. I thought that'd be the easiest way. It's directly on the outside of the bench in the cockpit, so I can clean the fish on the outside, wash it down, and then that's an electric window there that comes down. I can pass the fish straight through the margie to bag it up for the freezer or to put it straight on the cooktop. Each side of the boat we have these lockers, which are key to lock. Excellent. So I've got my fishing tackle, dive tanks in this locker, all set up, plenty of room. You just grab the rods out, catch your fish. Simple as that. And then lock the door. Fish cleaning table just has a couple of little catches underneath, fold down. Very, very convenient. Picking one each side actually. Pretty good. It's undercover. It's got lights straight over the top from filleting or cleaning of a night or doing anything. A couple of rear facing Raymarine cameras for security and coming into the dock, so seeing what's going on. Have a look at those conditions. For the platform, we have a safety pin, so if it goes down to a certain level it will just pop in and lock it out. We also have another pin here which we can lock it into position and take the weight off the winch when we're travelling. We've got one plug here for a remote for the horizontal crane and one for the lifting platform. We also got a wireless remote which we use most of the time. Platform's kitted out with tie downs, straps and foldable cleats there, so when we have it down in the water we can pull up and just tie the boat off to it. When I'm travelling underway, I have the overhead hydraulic horizontal crane just tied onto the dinghy as well, just a bit of safety. And also through these doors I do a crisscross strap, one that way, one that way, to stop the boat moving forward or back. You can see how easy it is to access the boat. Load your gear up, drop it down in the water and away you go. Okay, let's jump in this dinghy and go for a quick snorkel. Okay. Push it down. Alright, put the key in. Rev her up. Yeah. Very nice set of folding steps here. Let's pull the pin, open her up, drop it down into the water. Makes it very easy access. Get it up, lift it up, pull, and the pin clicks into position so that we're not going to fall overboard. Excellent. Have a large outdoor rain shower around 40 centimetres round over the rear transom on the starboard side. Also have a handheld outdoor shower, hot and cold, can select either one. Walking along the port side deck, we have a boarding gate on either side of the boat, railings 850 high, railing on the inside as well, 750 wide walkway. And we'll come around here. This can be a day bed type thing with cushions. Up the stairs, and let's have a look at the solar on the roof. 6 kilowatts at 24 volt glass panels on the roof. We've had up to 180 amps coming in on a good day. So we're not keeping up with the dive compressor and the water maker going, but it's a bright sunny day and we're putting in 120, 130 amps at 24 volts. We've got a negative there of 120. So the dive compressor is using about 200 amps or 150 amps. And the water maker is used about the same. Only for an hour or half an hour a tank, and then we're back in the positive again. Out through a door and onto what we've called the toy storage area. Very bright out here. So what do we got? We've got about 6 meters wide and 2.1 meters, 6 meters long and 2.1 meters wide. I've made a couple of frames up so we can get our Hobie kayaks from down there in the water. They drop into these frames. We have a 350 kilo Davco hydraulic crane. It's a bit of an overkill, but anyway, it works brilliantly. All these railings lift out. So if we want to get a bigger dinghy up here or something like that, we can just slot them out and put a smaller dinghy, I should say. We've got the 10'6" Meile, fits up here as well. Got tie down hooks, straps, so it's just a matter of picking up the kayaks, dropping them into those slots, and a couple of tie downs, and they're all safe and sound. Got a little overhang on the roof here as well. We've got access to the solar panels, some more floodlights. We've got an external power point here, because what we're going to do is we've got 2 electric bikes and they fit on a couple of racks like that as well, and they'll sit out here in a cover once we get to an area where we're going to use them. Also got a deck wash here, fresh water, so I can bring the kayaks up or the push bikes up, charge the electric bikes, wash the bikes or the kayaks down, tie them down, all safe, beautiful.